Chazetta's house. You go up there and knock on the door and tell her.
She keep telling me when you come over there, I feel bad.
She might charge you too.
She won't charge me. She won't even charge me for pies.
You better pay for it.
She won't even charge me for pies.
What kind you like?
Butterscotch. All day, every day. She sends one home.
What's up, Win City? I'm your host, Ep.3. This is my co-host, Josh Hooten. And tonight we have a special guest with us, Brie and Bolten. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm alright. So, you know, this is a very opinionated show. Her opinion's her opinion, his opinion's his opinion. And I keep mine to myself 9 times out of 10. So, so we're going to try tonight. So, we're going to jump on right into the hot topics tonight for you all. So, our first hot topic, breaking news kind of. 28-year-old Kadisha Brown of Mississippi shot and killed her husband/boyfriend/baby daddy on Facebook Live. Now, they was arguing, you know what I'm saying? I don't know who punched who, but something happened. And next thing you know, the screen went black, and then, boom, you heard a shot. So, what is y'all take on what happened?
She said she was going to kill him when the screen went black. She said, I'm going to kill you today.
Today. Didn't know she meant in seconds.
Yeah, the mama was in the background pleading with her.
She instigated that shit.
You think so?
You think so?
She was pleading with her not to do it in front of the kids.
My thing is, why are you going on social media? That's just...
She wanted to. She wanted to go
everybody
out.
does everything for clout, and then you end up losing your life off of clout.
Yeah, now the kids is without a daddy.
They saw it.
They without a mom.
Yeah. So I think she was accusing him of cheating. So, you know, I don't know if he hit her while she was on live when the screen went black, or if he knocked the phone out of her hand, but
you can hear him. He was pleading for his life.
He was trying to leave.
Yeah, he's pleading.
Well, see, I think he should have left.
He tried.
Once she said anything about murder, kill, your life gone today, nah, you was supposed to already put your clothes on, like, shit, I'm out of here, man. I ain't got time to shit today. But he did try.
I mean, you can hear in the video, he tried.
Man, I don't know, man. It depends.
How you tried to leave?
I mean, I don't think he hit her. I feel like he was a respectable man too, where he didn't want to put his hands on her. And if a female's in his way, he's not gonna put his hands on her. She instigated the whole thing.
Well, I'll tell you what, I moved the chick out of my way, and I got...
I mean, if it's life or death, you
should. Stay. At the Clark County Detention Center. I just moved her. The neighbor came out and told the police that I didn't hit her. Yeah, I still was.
So let's say she was defending herself. Should she be in jail right now?
It's a wicked world, man. It depends on how it play out. I mean, if they buy into the whole he beat me, and
well, I'm talking about from that time
that
on live.
Oh no, that night she's guilty.
She's guilty.
Yeah, she's guilty. He was trying to leave.
How do you listen? I don't know how you tried to leave, because if you punch me right now and I'm able to get up, I'm gonna leave. I'm not gonna try to leave, not unless you prevent me from leaving.
She had that yop on.
No, she didn't have that yop on him when he could have. That was a complete silence from. She went to go get it.
Yeah,
came back
right.
And shot him.
Right.
But
so,
at the same time, do you actually feel like somebody that you love and you built this life with is actually going to do that part?
Every night.
Okay.
Trust nobody.
You think I ain't text him a couple of times, said, boy, if you don't hear from me, this is where I'm at and who I'm with. You make sure. Yeah.
He lives a different life, apparently.
It's one that needs its own move. So, we're going to move on into our second hot topic for the night, which is, I've been watching Rob Dobbs' page, you know, you're from Winchester, and a lot of people seem to say a lot of bullying is going on at GRC, and I do believe even RDC. So, question, how would you tell a kid to deal with a bully? Because they say, I mean, the bullying is ridiculous from what I see, and me personally, if the kid keeps coming to school bullying other kids, then it's not the kid's fault no more. You gotta go home. Gotta go knock on doors to see.
It does start from the house. I would have to say that it does start from the house. And in today's society, it's hard to tell a kid to defend himself because embarrassment and pride is so much of a kid's life at a young age. So if you're getting bullied by somebody and you tell them, look, just go over, punch him in his face, get it over with, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling what he's going through at home. This boy can have weapons at home, you know what I'm saying, or whatever it may be, the case may be.
Which one you talking about, the bully?
I'm talking about the bully, yeah. But 9 chances out of 10, you hit a bully in the mouth, it's over.
Leave alone.
Yeah, it's over.
That's what they say.
Yeah,
What is it?
You
Like,
bully the bullies, though, so, you know. You know.
I was always the
man.
person that bullied the bullies. I just feel, I don't know, like, from the bullies that I deal with in Lexington, it's just words, and my kids know, like, words don't mean a damn thing. Like, it don't mean shit. I mean, if I'm teaching my kids that, I guess.
Yeah, well, you're right, because words will get you fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather sometimes, certain people, I'd rather you go ahead and slap me than to say something just damaging to
Really?
me. Yes. I don't know what that is, but I'd rather you go ahead and whoop me. I'd rather get whooped than you say
Well,
something.
see, that goes back to these kids' pride. Like, these kids' pride is so much in their way.
You
Like,
think so?
yeah, because
They're living their life on the internet.
my young teenage boys, bro, like, they walk around like they millionaires, you know what I'm saying? They walk around like they
pop on social media.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And to get their ass whooped would be probably one of the worst things in the world, but they should know how I feel because I whoop their ass. I whoop my kids' ass.
See, that's where I'm not a role model or probably a good parent, because I say if you get whooped, if you want to, you go grab something and you go back and handle your business. Now, a lot of people say if you get whooped, you just get whooped. It's part of getting whooped. Everybody's got beat up before, but you know, sometimes, you know, you get beat up in front of a crowd of people. You gotta go back and defend that pride. But what they say about pride?
Yeah, I don't know.
Fall before you. What is it? There's a saying.
There is a saying.
Pride before the fall or something.
Pride before the fall.
I just know pride will get you fucked up. That's only, but I probably made that up in my head. These
kids nowadays just think
they're
social media gangsters.
They're sensitive.
Yeah, they're real sensitive.
These kids are sensitive as fuck.
Yeah. But is it our fault though? Because
yes,
I was asking a person the other day, like,
it is definitely
these are our kids. The 2000 babies are the 80s babies' kids. You know what I'm saying?
We didn't really fuck it up. It's just we tried to shelter off what we already went through, and we don't want our kids.
I think the grannies fucked it up. Because my mama used to whoop my ass, and I've heard Mom Jacob, I would never.
Oh yeah, you already know it.
My 39 years of living, draw my hand back at my mama. Jacob runs up on her like put your hands up, and she's like, "Get away from me!" We ain't even play those games.
Not at all. You could do this to your mom, just reacting off of her head, and she'd be like, "Oh, you trying to fight me?"
I think it was.
My mom was like that. My mom was.
All I know is my mama's got 4 grandkids and not a one. Nah, she got 5. How many? She got 6. I said 4. This I got 4 yourself.
First of all, it's just you and Rhonda.
That's crazy.
You got 4 yourself.
It's in a cup right there. It's crazy. Now I forgot my sister's 2. I counted them 2 and my last 2. I forgot my oldest and my sister. That's crazy. But yeah, they don't got no discipline. But back to the bullies. What advice would you give a kid who's getting bullied?
Punch him in the mouth.
Punch the bully in the mouth.
Yeah, punch the bully.
What happens if the bully whoops?
You get whooped. You get whooped. But you stood up.
I'm an old school parent.
Yeah, you stood up.
I'm an old school parent. You get whooped. You get whooped by me. Secondly, so don't get whooped. Like
So you gonna whoop your kid for not what?
Do not embarrass me. You are a product
With
of
violence.
No, it's not violent.
I'm saying, like, if somebody put their hands on
it's
them.
not violent to see kids fight. Kids fight. That's what they should do. That's what they should do.
It's part of growing.
You know, it's part of growing up. You know what I'm saying? We fought, you know what I'm saying, all the time. With our peers, you know what I'm saying? It didn't make us want to kill them. It didn't make us want to not come outside or hide our faces or whatever. We got our ass whooped, and then tomorrow or next week, whenever I heal up, think we got to do this again.
Coming outside.
Yeah, we we gotta do it again. Yeah, we gotta do it again. Yeah. We gotta do it again. Run from no ass whooping, man. Run to the ass whooping.
That was the embarrassment. But for my kids, I don't know. My kids are just different.
My kids is too.
We experienced bullying? Yeah, but it's just been words. Like it's just been words. Like, oh, she said this about you. Do you feel that way about yourself? No. Then why do you care? Why do you care?
We stopped the bullying when we was in school by punching bullies in the mouth. That's how we stopped the bullying. We wasn't bullies.
He was a bully.
You was a menace.
So, I got charged menace.
I didn't know.
Is it beneficial to raise kids in a 2-parent home?
Yeah, I seen a statistic that said it's just as beneficial for a child to be raised by his father as it is for a child to be raised in a 2-parent home.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
And that's
like,
because
kids need both
the
parents.
mama boys, the mama babies.
It's just 2 types of
mama's
love.
baby. That's what. Yeah, it is. It is 2 types of love.
And they need both because it balances your child.
I think to an extent.
Sounds good.
Sounds
right.
good.
Yeah. Because you're right, the mother's got the nurturing,
Yeah.
and then the daddy's got the protective
Yeah.
kind of feel. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you're right. Balance it out.
It's just 2, but I mean, I just 2-parent household it's a wide subject because if 2 parents aren't getting along,
Right.
Yeah. It can be more damaging.
That's damaging to the child. I mean, I would love for a 2-parent household to be more like.
But I think the kids should go with the father though.
Of course, I'm gonna disagree with that.
Yeah, of course. The system has trained you to disagree with it.
I just feel like I'm just okay. I am in that situation. I'm in a co-parenting situation. I communicate with their father about everything. I do feel like me and him still doing it together, even though he's an hour and a half away. Like we still do this together because me and him both have a common goal. It's all about our girls.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter like all
Nothing else.
Yeah, it's nothing else.
Yeah.
Like it's
That's
nothing. We have a common goal for our daughters, and I feel like we have the best. Like my kids still, they know they can go to daddy for this. They know they can go to mommy for this.
Shout out to him. Yeah, that's what's up.
I did that.
Shout out to you too. I ain't taking nothing from you. But in that situation, I just think from my experience, like if the child was to go with the father, then there would be less drama. There would be no, you couldn't see your child unless you.
It never should be that way.
It should never be that way.
It should never be that
way.
But
just from my experience and my friends' experience and growing up when I grew up, 90% of the time when the child goes with the mother, it's always some bullshit.
It shouldn't be. But that's that. I probably shouldn't.
Because you're not.
We did do stupid shit though.
You're not only talking about the kids in most of these situations.
I feel like parents are putting their emotions into things, and you shouldn't put your personal emotions for that other person. Like you laid down and you had kids with that person. It shouldn't be like it didn't work out. Fine.
It's not that.
Yeah, you lay down. But sometimes you didn't intend on having kids with them. You know, it wasn't the intention. You know what I'm saying? But we got to deal with what we got to deal with. Now, if you don't disagree, if you disagree with who you laid down with and had that kid with, like I do, I regret it every day of my motherfucking life. I almost walked in Maple Expressway and sit up. You know what? But as I was saying,
you should know that's a consequence every time you lay down. You gotta stay smart in the beginning.
It's not a consequence. It's a.
You just told me what you just
not
said.
A consequence. The consequence came from having the kid. That's the consequence. You gotta take care of this motherfucker by this motherfucker that you didn't even want to have it with. You know what I'm saying? That's the consequence. See, now don't take care of it and then see what. Now that's where he comes in, where he's talking about back in the day and all this shit happened. Now we ain't just talking about you not fucking with the kid, being there for the kid. She still want him. He don't want her fucking him and him. So now there's always.
But what I've learned though with my 3 kids' mothers, as long as if you're not in a relationship with them, don't have relations with them
at all.
Yeah,
it should be cut off as soon as.
Yeah, because that's where the problem lies. Cause
definitely. I mean, definitely. You are not like that. You putting too much mixed emotions into what you're supposed to be paying attention to the kids.
What? Hold up.
I'm talking about on a female standpoint. If my baby daddy is in here, like, of course, y'all niggas definitely do the shit, and y'all say some shit just so y'all can get y'all's, wet for the moment.
You talking about the baby mamas?
No, I'm talking about baby daddies, but the baby mamas take it left because, like, oh, he said he did this for me, he did that. First of all that shit should have got cut out as soon as y'all decided to split ways so you can focus more on the kids. Now, when you make it left and there's emotions there, yes, drama becomes what it becomes.
Yeah, but it can be one-sided emotion. She could have the emotions and fuck up everything.
I would definitely say it's always a one-sided emotion. Females, we live off emotion.
Yeah.
Like, that's just what it is. Yeah. So, I mean,
it's all good.
So, we'll move on into our 4th hot topic. Eric Holder, the killer of Nipsey Hussle, was sentenced to 60 years. The judge said that Eric Holder has a green light on him from every prison in California. Now, he says he doesn't know how long he will survive in prison. So the question tonight is to you two, Brie and Bolten and Josh Hooten, how long will Eric Holder survive in prison?
I don't know. I don't want to put no time. I don't want to put no time on nobody's head, but you better do them years in solitary confinement.
I heard that only about 4 yards in California prisons are not PC. So I'm pretty sure
they be alright.
They stay them PC niggas just kill you just as quick as
They still blooding and gripping and shit out there.
And murder. So another question did. How come when Nipsey did you listen to Nipsey Hussle before he died? Did you listen?
Did I know that nigga?
Yeah.
Yes.
You did?
Yeah, I did listen.
How come when Nipsey Hussle died, everybody just went ahead and stamped him a legend?
That's what happened. If you follow the Nipsey Hussle brand, from what I knew him as, he was trying to make the Crips and the Bloods a unity. Like, he was standing on being peaceful. That's how I know him. So for him to pass away and he's on that grind, I'm gonna try to support. I'm gonna try to go back and listen to his shit to get his streams up, because them streams support his family. Okay. And he had a bigger plan outside of the music.
I think it was.
I totally agree with that.
I think it was his story, but as far as music go, I think you gotta have a broader catalog. I don't think. I'm not saying that he ain't a legend in California, but in the music industry as a whole, people respected Nipsey because of what he stood for and what he, rapped about and how he did change. He was bringing kids from the ghetto to Silicon Valley, trying to make that connection, so there could be more diversity in Silicon Valley. I think he got killed for a whole lot more. And I won't see your snitch papers. Motherfucker said you was a snitch. I think that was an excuse. But
what do you think happened?
I can't really say either. A lot of people get extorted, and I don't want to say that he was getting extorted, but I've read some stories or heard some interviews and shit of people saying that.
Hold up now, cause listen. I say in about a year's time, we might be running into some of these niggas, so,
No. I ain't saying no names or no shit like that.
But I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and he wasn't on that. Like, pretty much he wasn't for the bullshit, and so they had him hit.
He was going to a different level, and I feel like the world is full of haters. Like, people want you to do good, but they don't want you to do better than them.
Right. Yeah.
So like
Black people.
it is. We tear our own people down.
But hold up though,
like,
because
it's sad.
white people don't want to see us do better than them either.
And they're the ones that put that shit in our head.
They'll put but they'll push they friend quicker than a nigga gonna push his
Oh
friend.
yeah, for sure.
Yes.
We got the crabs in the bucket syndrome here.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Old Chad, he gonna help Logan out. No problem. Shit, Logan needs shit. Let me throw you an assist real quick. Shit.
But it's hard for people to see the bigger picture because everybody they sold you this dream, this fantasy of the bigger house, the bigger car.
But they dream with it with them in it.
But the sense of it don't make no sense because if you watch how they come up, it's like they ain't gotta work because they money work for them. So instead of buying the bigger house and the bigger car first, I'm gonna go buy this little house and I'm gonna rent this out and then I'm gonna go sell it to the bank and then I'm gonna go buy another house and I'm gonna flip it, but I'm gonna buy some apartments. Like once you get your money working for you, you can sleep or do whatever you want to do. That's how they able to do whatever they want to do. And like it's 4 different sides of rich. You know what I'm saying? You got the people that work for their money, the people that go in punch a clock. You got the people that start their business, but they still got to work for their money. And you know what I'm saying? You got the people that figure it out and they get successful in the business, but they can't move on to the wealth aspect of it because they so caught up in having a brand new car. They so caught up in, you know what I'm saying? I want to be a member of the golf team or the golf club, so I gotta go and buy this $4 million house when I only got $3 million in the bank.
Keep it up with the Joneses.
Yeah.
Which is seriously a community suicide.
Yeah, so like black folks in general, like I can start a barbecue shop in the hood right now.
Nobody would come.
They might come, but they gonna be in their house talking about that barbecue was nasty.
Of course.
That shit wasn't good. His prices was too high. Instead of being like putting it on Facebook like, yo, go to Josh's barbecue shop. I just went there. The shit was good. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was good or not.
I think that's us though, because I see people doing that in Lexington.
Yeah.
With certain black businesses.
Doing it with everything.
People shout them out, but
there's a buy black Lou.
There was just a situation with a black place, Mimi's Soul Food. That just happened just now. Like somebody trying to tear them down. That's a black owned business. Like why the fuck would you do that? But that's the world we live in. Like nobody there the support, honestly, every support, every knowledge that I got, it didn't come from my own people.
Yeah.
At all. Like it always comes from the other race. Yeah. And that's the part that we gotta fix.
Because I tell you, I got a brother. I ain't gonna say his name, but if he sees this, he knows what I'm talking about. I got a brother. I asked him, I said, yo, you into this little car business or whatever, what is it gonna take for me to get into the car business? He was like, you want me to train you to be my competition?
See, and that shouldn't be like that.
I was like, bro, have you ever been to Walmart down the bread aisle? He was like, what? It's like, have you ever walked down the bread aisle? It's like, yeah. I was like, all the bread brands are billionaires.
You think so?
Yeah, look him up.
I mean, we need bread.
Wonder.
That's a business that's never gonna go.
All of those companies are $1 billion companies. They're not worried about.
I love me some butter.
Sir Lee ain't worried about what Wonder Bread is doing. They just producing bread.
They got their customers.
Yeah, they are producing bread.
And there's no advertisement.
Yeah, they are.
Wonder Bread has an app. Wonder Bread got a commercial.
Do they?
Yeah, I swear.
Ain't
Wonder
seen
Bread.
it.
I'm gonna have to Google it. I'm gonna show y'all. I swear I seen a Wonder Bread.
$1 billion companies, bro. Even the cheap bread. What's it?
Kroger.
Yeah,
the store brand.
Yeah.
Who?
I ain't gonna lie, Kroger does sound like it does taste just like butternut.
Kroger's.
It does.
All right, real quick, let's move on to our next hot topic, which is, are today's females, I don't know if we're going to throw an age range on this, but are today's females too masculine?
Yes.
Why?
We don't have a choice.
Why don't you? That's true. God gives you a choice. So you got a choice.
Let's go into it. All right.
I love this topic.
Females are very nurturing, very loving in nature.
Okay.
Okay. So you put that part out. and then you get hurt over and over and over again because you're in a learning phase.
Remember what you're saying though, real quick. You get hurt over and over again.
I'm gonna bring it back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then you build a wall up, right? So could be a guy come through. He's cool, but now you got this wall up. You've been hurt too fucking much. Like you got this wall up. I have trained myself to do all this shit by my fucking self.
You've been hurt too much by whom?
The same person.
Yes.
You let the
More
same
than
person
likely because you
hold
already you put
over
time
and
in.
over again.
You put time in.
You let the same person hold you over and over.
You do.
What's the first word you said?
The same.
No, that's not the
You
first.
let.
You.
Yeah.
You do. I'm not saying it's a guy's problem. I'm just saying that.
Sound like you move us back
I
to the
told you I was
blame.
gonna bring it back.
Oh yeah,
it was
it's
a female situation.
Okay.
So like you build this wall up and then you've trained yourself because you've been hurt so freaking much to be this person to where, all right, if that person comes, they can still leave. Like I've already trained myself to do everything for me.
Right.
So yes, every female's come masculine. Like they've just trained themselves to not need a man because the heartbreak that comes with possibly the possible part.
Okay.
It's a possible because every man ain't horrible.
Right. So have you ever I've talked to 3 or 4 different women that are 60 and 70 years old right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they be like, the worst thing I could have done was not had a man around.
That is a true fact.
So y'all get in your own way. Y'all set yourself up because 9 chances out of 10. Hold on, yeah, no, but y'all set yourself up to love another individual. You have to love yourself.
That is.
Nah, that's real shit.
But you do. You do.
You gotta
literally
love
have
yourself.
to love yourself.
But
also, you gotta understand that loving yourself comes with the masculine energy.
No. But being masculine is not a woman's trait.
But if you sitting there like,
okay, they're masculine.
Yeah, it's not a woman's trait. It's not a woman's trait.
It's not supposed to be.
Don't set yourself up. Don't set yourself
I'm just
up
saying,
to become
I'm in
so
my soft girl
independent.
phase now.
Don't set yourself up to become so independent that you forget
You
why
do.
you was here anyway.
But it takes time.
Because most women have a problem with dating a man below their so-called standards. But
if you're not getting nothing,
y'all are
don't say y'all.
fine-tuned to become a man's helpmate. So me as a man, I'm already going through the worst stress in the world. I'm already going through the worst stress in the world as a black man, right?
Yes.
I go to work every day. I come home. I'm tired every motherfucking day. So if every day I come home, I don't know if I'm going to get the woman that I fell in love with or I'm going to get this crazy bitch.
Okay, look into that. But look in today's society.
You know what I'm saying?
Look in today's society.
That's independent. She don't need no man.
Look in today's
you know
society.
What I'm saying?
Today's society, most women work.
That's why women get cheated on.
But I'm saying most women work.
Like
so we are out there going through the same bullshit that y'all are going through.
Right.
And then coming home and still having to make this house a home.
Okay, but
nigga, you ain't done this, and this to prove to me.
Wait a minute.
Let me hear it real quick.
Before I forget, hold up. Wait a minute. Listen to this. What's wrong with you coming home and saying, babe, fuck these bills for a second? What do you want to do? Because me as a woman, I'm tired of working. And I'm tired of seeing you come home, be tired at an endless job that we are living from paycheck to paycheck. So what is it that you want to do? You know what? When you get your mind, I'm gonna suck your dick until you get your mind together. Niggas light bulbs gonna go off like that. Real talk.
I feel like you can get that type of bitch. You just gotta be that type of nigga. Like
no. You just gotta be that type of female. You just have to be that type of female.
A lot of men
because we can find y'all outnumber us 7-1.
Y'all
outnumber us 7-1. So to think that every day, if my man is ambitious and my man wants to go somewhere, if he's taking care of house
and home, you can get that.
But every day he come home and I'm not like, babe, you forgot about your goals. Let's sit down. Let's do this.
But not a lot of men are out there like that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we're not talking about the street nigga and nothing. We talking about
yeah, we talking about men.
If you want to go for like a real man, but yes, you are going to enter a woman that's probably in that phase, and it's going to take a lot of work to break the walls down.
But I'm thinking y'all still ain't touched on how them goddamn walls got up and how them walls got up with bad decision making. Bad decision making got you that fucked up nigga. Bad decision making got that nigga that fucked up woman. Bad decision making got you going back to that nigga getting that dick that you know that was the bad decision in the first goddamn place.
Trusting.
Nah,
females are very trusting in the beginning.
Nah, but if you see what you dealing with in the beginning, if you met this nigga at the club at a what? How not? Yes, you are.
Okay.
But you gonna go ahead with that bad decision because you know why?
Y'all really feel like females really think with logic?
No.
Yeah, they do.
I think the females. I'm gonna say this.
Because they see it.
I'm gonna say
they
this.
see it.
You see it, but they're still trying to save it.
That's their fault.
70% of the females.
That's not logic.
70% of the females that I've dealt with in my life know what type of nigga I was. Like they know it. Like I've only really shown like maybe one girl in my whole life that, you know what I'm saying, that I wanted to be a family person. For real, like that always seriously. Like I wanted to be a family person.
But how did you treat her when
great until she wanted me to become the nigga that everybody told her that I was.
She wanted you to become?
No, I don't think that no. I don't think she wanted it. But I think she wanted it to be true so she could go along with them, with the crowd, instead of...
I just feel like every female has a nurturing... Like, it's easy. Like, you just have to put in the work. Like, females are just trained. You gotta think, most females ain't even raised by their father. Thank God I am. Right. I'm not speaking on that.
Right.
But a lot of females don't have a male role model in the first place.
From the 70s... up until now, most females
you are
grew
trained
up in the
to
house
do everything
with
by
a lot
yourself.
of other single females that told them niggas ain't shit.
Well, I don't know about that, but I know a lot of people I know from the 80s. Niggas they ain't got no daddy or was calling the other nigga daddy. Like,
yeah.
I speak for self. Let him speak
for self. No, that's real.
Like, that boy ain't your daddy. Or nigga, I don't know who my daddy is. I don't know what y'all was doing from 80 to 79 to 88. I'm telling you, I don't know what them females was out here doing.
Secret.
I tell you what they was out here doing. They out here making bad decisions. Bad decision making. It all starts with bad decision making. Do you think you made a good decision?
Fuck no, I made mistakes.
My daddy got 8 kids in the same city. My daddy got 6 kids in the same city, and we all a year apart.
So is that dad's fault?
No. It's not dad's fault. I'm gonna blame it on all of our mamas. They knew who he was.
That's true.
You know
I definitely judge
bad decisions
I am
by a woman
that will judge the fuck out of a female for having a baby by somebody that we all knew wasn't shit. Because that is like, that's the only thing I feel like a female can control is who she has a baby by. So yes, that's a bad decision.
No, she can't control that.
She can get an abortion.
Mm-hmm. Well,
she can control that.
That's a whole nother situation.
Shout out to my mama for not having an abortion.
Yeah. I would have been somewhere right now. I've been with God still, hopefully. Yeah. All right. Ebro from the Ebro Morning Show said 50 Cent would demolish Lil Wayne like the Locks did Dipset in the verses.
He's smoking.
Now, I seen 50's shit when he was going to go up, I think, against T.I. or somebody they was talking about. But they put up, listen to what they put up. They put up 50 Cent's Get Rich or Die Trying. And then it was like Carter 1, Carter 2, Carter 3, Carter 4.
Nah, he ain't got
and we not even going off 400 degrees and none of that.
50 wouldn't even do it. 50 wouldn't do it because he got that much respect for Lil Wayne.
No, I don't think he has that much respect for Wayne. I think he know he can't touch Wayne.
Yeah. He can't. First of all, Get Rich and Die Trying, if you actually listen to him, was made by Eminem.
But Get Rich or Die Trying is a classic.
It is, but he will literally tell you Dr. Dre and Eminem are the ones that made that fucking album.
But
it doesn't matter who made the album, but when you put the hits up,
Carter 1 would smash the Massacre. All the way through.
Oh, Massacre was horrible.
All the way through.
Only reason I'm gonna go with Ebro with saying 50 would is this. 50 had more commercial hits than Wayne.
Yeah.
50 was in homes and shit from '03, nigga, white people, old people, grandmothers, they knew who, they had heard of some 50 Cent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They still wasn't really hit the Lil Wayne in '03, but the streets was.
Yeah.
You telling me them motherfuckers didn't know Millie? Them motherfuckers knew Millie. Them same people.
Millie's 06 though.
Yeah.
08.
Did you give it a year?
08. Yeah.
Did you give it a year?
08. Millie's 08. So,
Got
you know.
Is it you?
So that's the only reason I see 50 the Miles and Wayne, because you got like Candy Shop,
Yes, commercial.
In the Club. In the Club is probably the best song
still right now
ever created.
Still right now.
I mean, it's a great birthday song.
Yeah,
In the Club, best
50's
song.
a gangster too, boy.
Yeah, I fuck with 50.
Yeah, 50 real life gangster.
Come give us a deal, 50. We need a production deal.
Yeah, I don't know
They
if I
just
want
trying
to
to fuck
deal
with Epic.
50.
Now let me tell you, I'd rather deal with 50.
Yeah, you right.
Yeah,
we gonna have to whoop
Yeah,
this.
they gonna whoop
Yeah, we gonna whoop
But
They
this.
can fight it too though. Don't let me fool you.
No,
See
I've
that
heard
Joker
a lot of niggas slap that nigga. J. Cole slapped.
Slap did he?
J. Cole
Oh
slapped
yeah.
that nigga.
But he was right. I think he slapped J. Cole first. Might have been a slap back. So we should have talked about this before I got into the Wayne and shit. That's why I'm tripping at. So is the man / woman, is the man of your dreams and is the woman of your dreams an actual reality?
No.
No.
Why?
Because
It's a fantasy.
there's no perfect person.
At all.
Mine it what?
Nah.
Yes it is.
No,
Who?
there is not.
It's none of your business who the woman of my reality is. But
Like-
she ain't no myth.
Nah, Kelly
No,
Rowland
I
is
have
is
created.
the coldest chick I've ever seen.
Nah, I ain't talking about cold. I ain't talking about beautiful. I'm talking about is the woman of your dreams.
Nah.
Like, when you
She ain't
dream of your dream woman,
Nah,
is she
ain't
a reality?
Nah,
I feel like everybody comes with flaws.
It's like 2 or 3
Everybody
women
comes with
in one.
flaws.
It would have to be 2 or 3 different
Am I
women.
with somebody that I love so much and that's it for me? Yes, but it's not.
The woman in my dreams ain't real.
Yeah.
Okay, she's not real.
Nah, she can't be.
Drake had her.
Huh?
Drake
She
had her.
got a flaw.
Everybody got flaws.
The woman of your dreams doesn't have to be perfect. It's the woman of your dreams. Like, who?
Perfect.
The man of your dream. Who's perfect, though?
Yeah,
Exactly.
right.
That's why I said it's not a no.
Okay,
It's
so
a
yours
no.
is a no. So, but he never said nothing.
Nah, the woman in my dreams is not real.
She's not real either.
Nah.
Is the woman of your dreams real?
It better be.
Yeah, I'm very realistic. Yes.
It's gotta be.
Yeah.
I think he wants a BBL with a BBW,
Nah.
perfect titties, got money, car, straight. You know,
Not masculine.
that's probably like the female.
I don't
Nigga got
even
job, business, this.
But yes, I
You know.
mean, like, I feel like females definitely, we definitely.
I want that chick. I come in the motherfucking crib, nigga punch me in my shit, and 2 or 3 niggas is like, and she like, hold up, baby, come on, let's go get these niggas then.
Why is everything resort to violence?
That's what I want.
I want to walk in the
That's what I want,
crib
though.
and say a joke and my baby laugh, nigga, and we roll up a blunt and we laugh at my joke and watch
That's what
something
you want?
funny
I want,
and we
yeah,
relax and chill.
I want somebody.
You know what I'm saying?
I want somebody
that's
that's
the woman
gonna
of my dream.
Like, you can't even joke about me in front of her. You know what I'm saying? I want.
Can you have both?
Huh?
Can you have both?
Can I have both? Yeah.
What
That's
you
what I
mean you
said.
can't joke in front of her?
No.
She don't want. She not got.
No,
My
no,
girl
no,
gotta
no,
have a
no,
sense of
no,
humor.
no.
I got one.
No, I'm not saying she don't have a sense of humor, but what I'm saying is, ain't gonna be no sneak dissing. Ain't gonna be nothing like she's gonna like.
Why would you
That's an
say this your
immature
girl?
Nah.
That's a very immature woman.
No.
If
I'm
they
not-
did that, like sneak this and shit.
No. I'm
Why?
not talking about her doing
Why would I
that.
want to be with somebody?
I'm not talking about her doing that. I'm talking about her sitting around anybody that's doing that. Talking shit.
He's built his lane on the show, bro. I'm telling you. I'll tell them after this. But I'm telling you, I'm a trademark. When he starts doing it, I go, here we go. Here we go.
That's my dog. Now I play the devil's advocate on here a lot. Yeah, don't take me serious, man. Somebody gonna call me later on talking about, man.
Not tonight, but in the morning when it hurts. In the morning.
You was on the show talking about me.
I'm just saying, my man's right there.
Yeah.
I wasn't though. I wasn't talking about. I was just talking about my life experience.
I never gave any indication of what he was talking about. Never did. Never
Still
did.
recording?
Yes.
Never
That's
did.
crazy.
All right, so let's get on into our conversation in the trap for tonight. Oh man, that boy about made me jump over his table.
What's up?
What's up, cuz?
Some people I've never met. But
Good,
Facebook
cuz. Come
friends.
here, slide. You might have to stand up and slide on right here real quick. Conversation in the trap for tonight. Listen,
He's late.
everything.
I'm a nigga.
Yeah.
I'm on black people fucking time. Yeah.
He's
I'm
45
sorry.
years
But
late.
the
Yeah,
thing
we
is, I
had it
can't
earlier for you, but we changed it because, I think I told him
I was
9,
bullshit.
though.
Yeah.
I think I told him 9. I told like 3 different people, 3 different times. 8, 8:30, and 9.
9:30.
I got told 8.
It's all good.
Yeah.
We just,
I still didn't make it.
CPT time.
So, our conversation in the trap for the night is, and like I said, this is an opinionated show. Everybody's opinion is everybody's individual opinion.
You see
So-
how many times he's cutting me off in this show? I can't have my
No.
Like David Aldridge.
fucking show.
Don't think like that.
It's his opinion or else.
Thank you, David.
Ain't got nothing to do with nobody else.
Well,
Go
wait till you see these shorts I put out. I let them talk about for 7 minutes before I said anything.
Want you to pull out some days jokes or something, cuz?
Why? How did you show up at the last fucking question?
I ain't pull out no baby deuce.
It's like the nigga on the skates. He's doing the.
Them neighbors gonna cuss him
Cuz,
out.
hold up. Don't put too hard, cuz you might knock the camera up. So, should transgenders have their own bathroom
Yes,
in public places?
for sure.
Ooh.
Why?
Because I feel like most adults don't use bathrooms in public, so we can take our kids to the fucking bathroom in public.
So
Do you really want
I
to
don't
take
really
your
wanna speak on
child,
Nah, speak on it.
take your child, and then there's a female that just whipped out some shit?
nah, I don't. I don't think any of it is right.
Or let's even take it further. Transgender women that are trying to identify as men still have, the main product. Them women are going into men bathrooms, and I ain't gonna lie, men are a little creepy.
Man,
They both gonna be creepy.
I mean, it is. But
this
I'm
is
saying
the
it's
second
just
time
stupid. Like,
she has sneaked
Hell
this
yeah,
men
motherfuckers
on this
crazy.
show today.
Sorry,
Twice.
I love one man.
I tell you what though, the creepiest shit is when you're in a public restroom and a motherfucker walk up to you, you know what I'm saying? Next to the, next to the neck, there's 3 stalls, right?
By the way, that's man.
There's 3 stalls, right? 3 stalls. And the motherfucker come piss right next to you like, bruh,
Men
what
are
you
creepy.
doing?
But
Men have creepy vibes.
that's not gonna happen in the men's bathroom.
Yeah, it does happen in the
Nah,
men's
because
bathroom.
the man is trying to be a woman, so it's gonna be in the woman's bathroom.
That is true.
It's supposed to be.
I think they
So
should
you would rather have
It's supposed to be.
you would
I'm
rather
saying I'd rather have them have their own. Like they can go to
Yeah.
their family bathroom. There's a family bathroom in every public store.
Nah,
now.
that's
Yeah, they do have like 3
Oh,
bathrooms.
unless
now.
Is that a Lexington
yeah,
thing?
I think they should have their own bathroom.
Your own bathroom.
Like,
Yeah. I'm
in
saying
order to stop,
no, but the family bathroom is a one bathroom that you can lock.
the transgender thing is such a touchy subject, but in order to stop the hate that they feel that people have against them and the disrespect that most people think that it is for a man to walk into a woman's bathroom, even though he identifies himself as a woman, you know what I'm saying? In order to stop it, just separate them. You know what I'm
They
saying?
have to.
Build your own little community and y'all do that way.
It just has to be
You know what I'm
separated because
saying?
it's a common.
Because being that way, I don't think it's necessarily something for somebody else to judge, for me to say that it's wrong
Right.
or
It's not.
that it's right. But me being a person of God and knowing that God made me as a man, no matter if I change my body inside or out, I'm still gonna be a man.
You
You know what I'm
quiet.
saying? So,
Because he said I cut him off, so I'm just making sure that I don't. So, shit.
He said he'd be cutting you off like.
yeah. I think they should have their own little community and everything. Not saying that they shouldn't be able to mingle with us or nothing like that, but don't be offended. Don't be offended when somebody look at you weird, or don't be offended
Because
when
everybody's not
somebody.
going to accept you.
Yeah, because not
Everybody
everybody
accept us.
Yeah, right. I was going to say that, like, America still has a hard time accepting us, who we are.
Let
So
alone
for them, you know, it's like, not even like we can't be in the same battle because it's like we show our skin, you know what I'm saying? We're brown on the outside,
That's
you know?
true.
So it's like.
And I will say, I worked with a person that was, I'm trying not to be disrespectful.
Right, the pronouns and all that. I don't
Okay, trans man. Does that make sense to everybody? Trans man.
Yeah.
And that man would go into the man's bathroom, and every man that I worked with was very uncomfortable with that.
They should be.
And that's what I'm saying. They should definitely have their own bathroom, because not only is it uncomfortable for this or there, it's uncomfortable for everybody. Yeah. And also,
I'm gonna tell you why it ain't uncomfortable. You ever been in penitentiary or jail?
No.
Yeah. So
no.
I ain't saying it's transgenders, but a lot of times you're in uncomfortable situations. You in the shower with another grown man that ain't gay. You know what I'm saying? Or you might be in the shower with a nigga that is gay. So you gotta be comfortable with self. And then if you ain't ready to defend self, or I'm sure that at your job that he ain't gonna try to attack nobody.
No, but everybody was uncomfortable.
But I understand that being uncomfortable too, though. You know,
they should be uncomfortable.
And that same person talked to me and was like, I don't understand why the black community and the LGBT community. I was like, dude, you're turning into a white man. Of course we ain't fucking with you. But
so he was not only turning from a different gender, he wanted to be a different race.
No, he was a different race.
Oh,
you remember that one nigga, the nigga that was the transgender 35 white man, the comedy skit. You know what I'm talking about? Cause this black dude, he wanted to be a trans. He was a 35-year-old white man with a 800 credit score.
No, I thought you was talking about at the comedy show we had, because they was like that dude had. But don't even worry about it. I don't know what you're talking about. You got it all off subject right there. So, what about schools? Because, you know, there's a lot of kids that are being able, Dwayne Wade's son.
I think that is the worst thing that they've ever, even the transgender community should understand that we don't attack kids. That's like somebody molesting your child, bro. To me, on that, it's that on that level. Because if my son was to come home and say, Daddy, I think I'm a little girl, you can think you a little girl all you want to. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you every day that you a little boy. Until you are able to support yourself and do for yourself, you're going to be my son.
Well, there's no way he's going to be your son when you just said he can think all day and all how he wants to.
No. But you're not
he's a little girl.
No. You're not going to identify as no little girl in my house. You, as a kid, I don't think you should have a decision in my house. You shouldn't have a choice in my house. The only choice that you have is to obey me as your father and to obey your mother as your mother. Do what you're supposed to do. We're going to raise you and we're going to do the best that we can. Now, when you turn 18, if you want to go and be a girl, I don't recommend it because I'm going to be crushed as a father. I'm going to be crushed.
Why?
But because my son wants to be a little, where did I go wrong?
Why blame yourself? Who said you went wrong?
Because me as a man, I am teaching my child to be as masculine as I am.
Well, obviously, it's not something that you did then.
It's not.
It's something that happened in the school.
It's something that happened
somewhere else.
Or TV or
yeah, that's what I'm saying. The transgender community should understand we don't attack the kids. Let the kids be the kids. Let the kids have regular cartoons. Why is two girls kissing on Nickelodeon? Like that to me is the worst thing in the world. Like you are programming these kids to accept the fact that it's okay to see two men kissing.
We live in a world where everybody's trying to have a voice.
I think we are the biggest laughing stock of all of the world.
It's because he asked us what was on our mind.
Of all of
He asked us what was on our mind. It gave everybody a platform, a voice.
And everybody is just, like, we just live in a world where it's just
I think they should stay away from the kids.
They gonna hate on us talking about y'all doing this and y'all think y'all got a voice because we giving our opinions.
No. Yeah, this is my honest opinion. I don't have no hate towards nobody. Like no transgender people or whatnot, whatever. But stay away from the kids. Like for real, let them live as kids.
It's not the transgender people pushing the transgender on the kids. It's the television, the parents.
But if you speak out about it, they show up in the masses, and then it's, oh, you hate us. No, we don't hate you. We love our kids.
I just feel
sorry, go ahead.
No, you're fine. I just feel like I'm very neutral about that whole thing.
Yeah.
I just, with me having kids, if they are feeling some type of way, that is a conversation for my household.
Yeah.
It's not really a conversation for the government to place on. Now, if we're walking down the street and a dude looks like a girl, but they're confused and we got to talk about it, that's how I would just rather it be. Or TV. I would have that conversation with TV. Like, it's
but
just...
every show nowadays,
but I don't agree with them teaching it with the...
show
because there's supposed to be a thing with
gayness in it.
Them teaching that in schools. I'm not with that.
Like, I seen that.
Yeah, like,
the smartest thing for someone to do right now, it would be, if they had young kids, take all the electronics out of the house and put in books. And that's what y'all do on y'all downtime. Read books.
Well, then
also have it in there.
Yeah, but we're not reading today's books.
If you take the phone or the TV away from the kids,
it's neglect now.
It becomes a social thing.
It's a social thing. I'm gonna hit you with this. You take that phone away from the kid, you take that television show away from the kid, then you gotta interact with the kid now.
Yeah.
Yeah, ain't no more sitting that phone in front of them saying, "Here, go ahead about your business," and you go do what you gotta do. Or watch SpongeBob real quick, and then go do. Nah, so if you take that away, you take the phone away, then that time
you actually gotta raise your child.
Yeah, because that's what's doing it.
These kids ain't going outside anymore. Like we used to. We was riding bikes and minding our business.
In the woods for hours.
We wouldn't be in the house with our mama and daddy because we would have to.
You wasn't allowed to be in the house.
You was either gonna get your ass whooped.
Kick the fuck out for the
You was either gonna get your ass whooped or you was gonna be in there cleaning all day.
If you was in the house, you went to another nigga's house or he came to your house and y'all was playing the game.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Before or after y'all got through hooping at the park or playing in the section in the streets or something like that.
That's a good question. Like, have we as the new generation of parents change the whole?
I'm gonna tell you why in this neighborhood, in communities, because back when I was growing up, my community was close knit, right?
Yeah.
Right. So wasn't same street, same amount of streets now. Ain't nothing about me going from here point A to point B worrisome or dangerous
we was allowed to do that.
or anything like that. Yeah. Ain't no way in today's time I'm letting my kid, and I hate to say this, I'm not racist or anything like that, and I'm sure this is how they feel about us. But in my neighborhood, I don't want my kid going walking from this house to this house because there's a lot of people that ain't from that neighborhood over in that neighborhood now, and I don't know who they are. I don't know who that man is out there watering his grass. I don't know who that person is over there walking that dog, and it's everywhere over there. So nah, ain't no more moving around like we moved around because the kids ain't the same. Back in my day,
we would have jumped the older
person. You ain't about to snatch nobody up around here.
Yeah, you gonna get whooped,
niggas.
Yeah, you gonna get whooped.
Ain't none of that happen, even if you entice them.
Yeah.
I am so thankful for the neighborhood that I'm in. Like as soon as I moved into that place and there was another child, me and that mother got together. And my kids are allowed, like, they play outside. They can't go past the stop sign now. But they outside kids just because if you ain't watching them, I know you watching them.
Right.
Like, it's
right.
still, it went back to that.
Yeah. How it was back then.
But I had to implement that in myself to make that.
But you know, nowadays, like when I was coming up, if Miss Doshi whooped you, right? When you got home, you gonna get your ass whooped because you did something to make her whoop your ass. No matter what you say, she's right.
She's
now
that is true.
You whoop somebody's kid.
Oh, I'm beating your ass.
Oh,
Honestly.
Well, time out
Don't put your hands on
though.
the kids.
You just said it.
I
Listen to
did.
what you just said though.
But
Miss
she knows
Dochi,
that.
Yeah.
your mama knew her.
Yeah.
They had a rapport.
Yeah.
So obviously she was allowed to put hands on you.
I would say
and
me and
send
that
you
girl
home.
got the same idea of. No, we are okay with each other. I'm talking about a random person.
Yeah. Well, see, shouldn't
Like,
a random
say
person
a
do
random
it?
person moved to in between us. We ain't really met that person.
But a
My kid
random
is fucking
person,
up.
a random person's gonna call you. A random person's gonna be like,
Not
pick up the
so
phone.
much.
and
How
reach
they
out to
random?
you.
They ain't picking up no phone calling you if they random.
Nah, they gonna reach out to you. But nowadays, kids stand up in old people's faces and cuss them out.
Yeah, that's not okay. But my kids
Think so?
know that that's not
Yeah.
okay. Like my kids
Yeah.
know, like you show respect.
Yeah,
Now
I've seen
I
kids
am a
do it.
weirdo.
Like, I snatched up Nayoka's son one time.
Don't say
I
names.
did.
Don't
I did.
say no
I did.
names.
I snatched up old girl's son one time.
You are-
Told
Okay,
her.
good. Yeah, I'm glad you started over like that because I gotta take this whole little
And
5 seconds out.
Yeah, because he was standing on the corner talking crazy to.
I mean, but that's okay because she knows you. I mean, that person knew you.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
But there has to be like a.
But see,
it's confusing. Now
if that person ain't getting disciplined in the home, then the discipline that he put on him don't mean shit.
she
Nah,
probably
don't
gonna
mean
be
that.
for
Facts,
him.
though.
Yeah,
That
it don't
person's
mean
gonna be for
shit.
him.
Don't keep fucking out.
Yeah, it don't mean shit. So
Yeah, the one person that she can put my kids in place. I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Now a person just coming down the street trying to yell at my kids because they did something. Nah, talk to me first. I don't know
I
you.
feel you.
certain
Yeah.
family members can't even because
Yeah.
I know
For real.
I know
Yes.
families that everybody
Yes.
cusses everybody's kid out,
Yes.
and I'm not with that.
No.
Nah, you
And
don't even take
But
her
you
your
know
kid.
that person, and you know that person's on bullshit, and you are not allowed to talk to my kids because I know you're just being.
Like I know, like my uncles, and maybe one of my aunts. If they put their hands on my kid, then I know my kid did something.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm
It's a
saying?
trusting thing.
Yeah, I know
It's a
my kids
trusting
did
thing.
something. But any of my brothers touch my kids, we gotta fight. Yeah. Like,
I will say if my mother touches
See,
my kids, we fight.
See, I let my brother, because I can get my discipline tactics how I seen him discipline my nephews and shit, so he got every right to correct mine when he seen him
It's
get
a
out of
trusting
line.
factor.
It's my mama and my sister that's got the damn problem on correcting these damn kids, because
Mine too.
once they get through that door, they act like they
was never trained.
man, like they ain't got a
Any
liquor sense.
schedule that you have at your house, once they go to your mama's house, the schedule is off. It's
Yes, it's all-
it's done.
For about the next
It's
24 hours,
Yeah,
even
it's
when they
done.
come back home,
Yeah, it's
you
done.
gotta get them in line.
Get them
a
back
little bit.
right back.
Because Nanny said I didn't have to
I
go
can do
to
this.
sleep at 8:30.
This is okay.
Yeah. And if you do something to me, I'm gonna call her.
Now you're wrong because your mama said it was okay.
Real quick, we got 2 more things before we get out of here. Should kids under 12 have a cell phone?
My son's
I
had
had
cell
one,
phone
man.
since he's 3
I
or 4.
only
Take
reason my
it
kid
too
I was
far.
Hold on,
a
hold on
person
real
that
quick.
was against it.
Okay.
But my kids have cell phones because now they're at a place to where there's no house phones anymore. My kids gotta go home. Like
Yeah.
they live in a household of working people.
It's hard not to have your
And
kids
how
on
am I
the phone.
supposed to be okay with them, my kids
Without
being
a phone.
safe if I can't call them?
Right.
Like also
Yeah.
with my kids playing outside, they
Yeah.
go past that stop sign. I can FaceTime them, where the fuck you at?
Yeah, right.
And I have a tracker on the phone, so it becomes like a safety issue and
Yeah.
you're watching too much issue, and it's
Yeah.
you gotta figure it out yourself how to balance it. Like
Cause I know with my daughter,
Yeah.
my daughter's she's 19 years old and her phone will never be turned off as
Yeah.
long as I got breath.
I gotta call.
Cause I mean, even I don't care what she does or whatnot, but I just want to know where she at.
I gotta know you're
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
If you had a kid, well, you know you got that one you ain't told us about. But do you think kids under 12? You think kids under 12 should have a cell phone?
I mean, I'm a 90s baby, so it's like growing up with, you know what I'm saying, like first started technology. You know what I'm saying? It's like I had a cell phone at 12, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you could put limitations on it, you know what I'm saying, have it limited to what they could access. I feel like, yeah, it's appropriate because, I mean, like, what if they're at basketball practice, you know what I'm saying? whoop, they get sick of something at school and the teacher's acting something crazy, or like let's say like with all the bullshit ass school shootings is going on. You know what I'm saying? Like they need to be able to check somebody, you know what I'm saying? Be like, hey, something's going on at the school.
Not call
You know what I'm
911.
saying? You know what I'm saying? Just
What? But what if 911's there?
right, you know.
They ain't gonna have as many there.
The crazy thing about them school shootings is that
I don't get it.
if you look at the pattern, the pattern is crazy.
Ain't it?
I ain't gonna, cause I don't want.
It's
Secret
mentally
Service knocking
unstable
on my door.
people
As they call
that
it.
usually come from the root of the caucus.
That's what they say.
Just saying.
That's
Yeah,
what they
that's all you really gotta say right
I
there.
mean, that's what they say. That's what they say. I got another opinion on it. I ain't gonna speak on it. I don't need the CIA knocking on my door.
Well, listen, we're gonna get on into our dime track time. So you got 10 seconds to answer these questions. I'm gonna go from him down the line, and then we'll continue until we get to the dime. So, fuck on the first night.
Hell yeah.
If you want to.
Absolutely.
Thoughts. Should a parentless person comment on parenting?
Nah.
No.
No.
Is your significant other your best friend?
Should be.
He is.
Maybe.
Who looks better, Bae or Kelly Rowland?
Kelly Rowland.
Okay, yeah, Kelly.
Of course, me.
Okay.
The fuck?
Top 3 cereals.
Captain Crunch.
Two
I hate
more.
cereal.
You got 2 more.
Oh, top 3.
Captain Crunch, Golden Grams, Fruit Loops.
They got a hard time answering these questions too, because I done asked 3 questions that nobody actually answered the question. They went off left field.
It's thoughts.
It's okay.
I might have been on the short bus, you know.
Now you ain't here yet. Don't even worry about it. What's your top 3 cereals?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Frosted Flakes, and Fruity Pebbles.
You don't want no mine. I don't really like cereal, so don't judge me.
That's a reason
almond.
my account failed.
Almond Kellogg's. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I don't have a second one, I'm sorry.
You mean a third
Damn.
one?
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
what
She been drinking
I had my company.
water.
All right. Air Max
Jesus
or Air
water.
Force?
Air Force.
What'd you
Air Max or Air Force?
Air Max.
Air Max.
Man, that's a damn
95.
Air Max is on, shit.
Perk or Kush?
Kush.
Perk.
Kush.
Who is Andrew Tate?
A nigga we don't care about.
For what? What did he
Ah.
Who is in? Oh!
The
Oh,
misogynistic man.
the misogynistic dude. He's a big YouTuber. He gets on there and spreads a bunch of conspiracy
Oh,
theories.
you want to get up for this,
Yeah,
huh?
I don't necessarily.
Babe,
But
go ahead.
for real though,
Mike?
for
Babe,
real though,
go
he
ahead.
tells
Tell us
the
I
truth.
got pee.
He do tell the truth.
Go
They
ahead.
just
I got pee.
To
most
me,
people like him with an audience that he has, they silence him.
Hold up, say it again.
Most people like him with an audience that he has,
They silence
they
him.
silence him.
Okay.
Yeah, they gonna
You gotta
offer.
follow him.
Yeah. They gonna kill him in where he like Belarus or some shit.
Romania.
Romania. Yeah.
He's not in America?
Nah, they got him in.
But he lives in Romania.
Yeah, they locked him up. Yeah, they came and got him, locked him up.
So he's in prison in Romania?
Yeah, he's in prison.
Yeah,
But you know,
Black
to me at the same time though, how women talk about our toxic, masculinity, we don't talk about toxic feminism, you know what I'm saying, in today's time, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, to him, to me, Andrew Tate was bringing out the toxic feminism, you know what I'm saying? Because nobody was talking about that. I get the whole, women empowerment movement, but it's like, to me, it took away, you know what I'm saying, a little bit from them.
Hold on.
How to be men.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel,
Say what you just said again.
What, the women empowerment movement? You know what I'm saying? What?
Yeah, did you say
I feel
he
like-
took away from it?
No, not him. I'm talking like the whole toxic masculinity talk that everybody's saying, you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
like,
you missed that talk. We talked about that.
We did.
like,
He would have been on time.
Oh, he's out of jail.
He's out.
He's out.
Yeah, I seen him talk about releasing
Yeah.
it. So he's a YouTuber
Yeah.
and he talks about what?
Teaching men how to be men, pretty much. How to control
Woman.
their not necessarily control their woman, but control their life. Like, don't allow no woman to be the leader of your house. Don't allow no woman to be.
I mean, that's how it should be. You know, a man's supposed to be the head.
Yeah, but
honcho.
But when women get in their own way by thinking that because it's your feelings, what about a man's feelings? You know what I'm saying?
I feel like a rule.
How can we always go? How can we always live to please y'all when the only thing y'all live to do
and that's where
is
society's
please y'all?
fucking up. Honestly, that's where society's fucking up.
Yeah.
Like that's for the females that didn't grow up with no grandmama, no real daddy.
Yeah,
I mean,
agree.
See, that's why I cut him off when he talks. Because now what I had to say, I can't remember it. And it was pretty good. You know what I'm saying? So he teaches men how to be men.
Yeah.
Does he damn women any? Oh, no, that's what I was going to say. Do you think women and men are created equally?
No.
It's supposed to be yin and yang.
it's supposed to be.
No. See what I talk about answering questions?
No.
Do you think men and women...
We are not. We are definitely not.
No.
So
We're supposed to balance each
So
other.
who's supposed to be the leader of the household?
The man.
Man.
Can the man be the leader of the household if the woman makes more?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Depends on the woman's mindset.
See, this is why I asked
Yes.
the question because I knew. What
Yes, because money should not be the forefront of a relationship. Because if you make more money than me and that's a problem for you, then you're not for me. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're in a position to where, like I said before, if I'm working as a sanitation worker and I make $40,000 a year, but you make $210,000 a year. Mm-hmm. If you come in my house and look down at me because you make more money than me, then you're not the woman for me.
That's true.
Because bitch, instead of looking down on me, figure out how I got CDLs. Figure out how I can own the sanitation company.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Or put me in a situation to where I can create something greater than my job, than my $40,000.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you don't want to do that, then get the hell on. You ain't trying to better me.
A woman should know.
You ain't trying to better me.
I was thinking about the time frames of things because I feel like a woman she has to do a lot of work to make a man feel okay in her household.
Yeah.
So if she is making more, meaning normally she's working more. Now, if she has a 9 to 5, cool. Like the same schedule. I was thinking of schedules and just how somebody could be more tired and that woman could lack off because you ain't getting a fucking full meal today.
So, all right,
I'm tired.
so let me ask you this question. If your man, you and your man, y'all doing your thing. Your man making $80,000 a year, you making roughly $250,000 a year. But there's a dude in your mind at work that fits everything that you seen yourself with in the previous life before your man.
I'm gonna just cut it as.
Is it easier for him to step in?
Or
you gonna go home and you gonna tell your man, look, babe, there's a dude at work that, and you gonna break it down to him. Like, this is the type of dude that I seen myself with. But I love you. I just want you to feel secure in knowing that. Are you gonna be that woman? Because most men can handle that more than dude sending you coming home with flowers because this nigga's trying to hit.
I just feel like if a woman is even thinking about another man, she don't need to be in that
It
relationship.
ain't about you thinking about no other man, because 9 chances out of 10, the only time
it could be so
that a
easily.
man and a woman that are together is after 6 or 7 o'clock, and then you only got 2 to 3 hours
of being
awake and talking to each other. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's not even about you showing interest in this man. Men are persistent. We are persistent creatures. We are persistent. If we find a weakness, then we normally attack that weakness. You want to talk about your relationship with me? Talk about it with me. But as soon as I get to enough information to be like, I'm about to move in on this bitch, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So are you gonna go for it? Are you gonna go for it as a woman? Are you gonna go for it? Or are you gonna come home and you gonna tell the man that you sleep by every night that you only get to talk to 2 to 3 hours out of the day face to face? Are you gonna be real in it?
But hold up though, how come she ain't shut you the fuck down?
That's what I'm saying. That's where I was trying to go with
How come she ain't
Yeah,
shut
yeah,
you
yeah,
down?
yeah. That's what I'm
I
saying.
don't give a fuck you persistent or not.
Be
Yeah,
approachable.
that's
If you
where-
don't shut that nigga down, I shouldn't even have to.
That's where the
You need to
first
shut
question
that nigga
is.
down immediately.
That's where the first question come in. Are you gonna come home
Nah, she
and
should.
tell him?
She should
As
get to
soon
what
as
she
you-
gotta
yeah,
tell me.
yeah.
She should get to what she gotta tell me. Hey, babe, this nigga was hollering to me today, but I shut it down. Nah, if you shut it down, you only gotta come home and tell me that. If you come home and tell me that, then in my mind, 9 times out of 10, depending on what
It's
we done
just gonna
been
cause
through,
more issues.
man, I wonder if it's what this nigga hollering to my bitch at work today. She shouldn't even put that worry or pressure or stress on me to even think that a nigga's at work hollering at her if she shut it down from the initial holler.
And I feel like if a woman is in love, they wouldn't even necessarily be in that position because it doesn't matter what a man makes. When you're in love, there's nothing nobody around can fucking
That's
do.
what I'm
That
saying.
nobody can fucking penetrate your mind.
The
at
question
all.
is,
Yeah,
the
they can.
question was, if
If
the
you're in
woman
love.
makes more
A real
than the
love?
man,
What is real love? Well, you a woman.
My type of
You
love.
are a human being. So you are gonna find another nigga. Your
No,
nigga ain't the only
I'm
nigga that
not.
look like that nigga. So you gonna find other niggas attractive.
you know what real love is?
But you
Mama.
keep your distance.
That's the only. That's
Nah, we
as close.
talking about
That's
fucking.
that is as close as you'll ever get to real love.
What about a nigga that ain't got no mama?
He came from one.
Nah, I
He came
want
from one.
nah.
He
But if
came
your
from
mama
one.
ain't heard, then how do you experience real love?
Your granny.
No, for one, we talking about you when you get with that other person, you like you said you a God man, so you cut family and all
Yeah.
that gets cut off.
Yeah.
So now you talking about the love between you and your household.
Yeah, I do believe that the family that you create is stronger
Yeah, you said that
than the
last time.
family that you came from.
So
Yeah,
then
yeah.
real love got
That's
to
the
be
way I was
with.
raised.
I just
Yeah.
feel like a female shouldn't even be that weak
That's what.
to where his situation that he just talked about. Like
But
a female shouldn't be that
It's
weak.
not about being weak. I'm just saying we as men are
Psychologically, it's
fucked up creatures.
You gotta speak for self because there's some good niggas.
Yeah, there is good niggas. I think there's good in all of us. But
I'm talking about there's some good niggas that's gonna treat.
Oh, yeah.
There's a good nigga that's gonna treat the bitch that I don't want no more. He gonna treat her
Like gold.
like
Yeah.
she needs
To
to
be
be treated.
Yeah,
Not
I
how
agree.
she wants to be treated,
Yeah,
but
right.
how she. There's a nigga out there that's gonna do it.
But most can women handle it though? That's the thing. That's the thing though.
that's what I said. A woman's weak mind.
Yeah.
That goes back to the individual.
Yeah.
So if you been with a nigga like we was talking about earlier, if your decision making led you to build up this wall, then your decision making did that. So don't blame the nigga for building up your wall when there's a nigga out there that's gonna love you how you need to be loved. You can't find love from, like y'all just answered on the first question, fucking somebody on the first night.
Right.
You're not gonna find love with that person
Right.
fucking on the first night
right.
because love wasn't on your mind. Getting some pussy or having sex was on your thoughts.
But the chick that wants to be in love with the nigga that she allows bring her home after the club don't want love either. She just won't be fucked.
But then that's where the relationship lies on. We just fucking.
Yeah.
But and we all know after a certain amount of time of we just fucking,
Well, at least so.
what are we?
Yeah.
And I don't know if you gonna say it or she gonna say it, but I'm pretty sure she's gonna look at you in your eyes after about 180 days and be like, "What are we?
The fuck we doing?
Yeah, what is this?"
I mean,
See, when she don't know that she's a part of 7 other chicks that just ask the same question on their day. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So we ain't talking about fucking. We talking about love.
Right.
the real love.
I don't even know how the fuck we got on love, but since we own it, we got 5 minutes. So what
Real
is?
love.
He said real love was a mother's love.
Yeah.
What's your definition of
I
real
don't
love?
think you can get no closer.
Unconditional.
It's really is just it is
shit.
unconditional and
Like in a relationship, you gotta love yourself. Like I can't even expect you to love me if I don't love
that is
myself.
true.
How can I? There's nothing that I can bring out of you to make you love me the way I want you to. So either I'm gonna accept the way that you love me, or I'm gonna move the fuck on.
Well, when you move on from that love, which ain't the love, it ain't real love.
You gotta
Right.
go back to yourself.
You gotta go find that love. What's love to you, cuz? Love to me is me and that significant other we are on
Common ground.
one accord.
Yeah.
We on one accord.
Yeah.
You know it.
We move together.
We on one accord.
Yeah, we move together.
This
Yeah.
is love.
Yeah.
You got something on your mind, don't you go 24 hours. Don't you lay there with that on your mind.
Tell me about it now.
Right now.
Yeah, right now.
If you love
Let's
me,
argue
we
about it.
together,
Let's move past
we gotta
it.
work.
Yeah.
We gotta. If it's something that we need to work out before we lay down, we gotta work it out.
I think in
That's
most
the definition
relationships,
of real love.
people get caught up in their feelings, bro. Like it's easy.
Well, it's feelings.
It is. But if you can accept me hurting your feelings, and I can accept you hurting my feelings, I'm not talking about outside of this house. I'm talking about with us. Me telling you how I see you right now at this moment. If I walk in the house and for the last 3 days, all I've been hearing yap, 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 you should be able to let me say, babe, for the last 3 days,
Here we go.
we've been fucking arguing. We've been fucking arguing. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't get offended by me saying that you started it. You know what I'm saying? Like you shouldn't. You should.
Because she knows she started.
Yeah. You should be more reasonable and stop holding shit back. Like for those 24 hours, like you was talking about, and be like, all right, motherfucker, you want to talk about some shit? Well, 2 weeks ago, I seen some so-and-so on your Facebook or whatever it may be.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
So you been walking around with this on your chest
for 2 weeks.
14 days.
I would never.
You know?
yeah, get it right out there.
But that's what it comes down to. Unconditional love. Like, I feel like love, like, you guys had to have a common goal to know, like, this is what we want here.
Forever.
Forever.
Until we split up.
Because all of that bullshit is going to happen.
Yeah.
But you guys have to know, like...
That's where communication comes in.
Communication is key.
All that stuff. Trust.
Better than each other, too. Because it's like, I wouldn't want to be with a chick,
Church.
and she's not helping me, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Church.
I want to help her get better, too, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? But it's
Church.
like, if
It's
we
a
not
common ground.
trying to, you know what I'm saying, help us, you know what I'm saying, levitate to the next level, it's like, what's the point of the relationship? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. Like, what's the point of it?
But you don't got to get too far in the relationship to
To know that.
Right.
Yeah, to know that.
You
And
definitely
that's where
shouldn't have
most of us
hesitate.
fail. That's where
You
most
should
of
not
us
have to do
fail.
that.
Like, you'll go 2-3 years and not know that maybe this person get drunk. When they get drunk, they crazy. They talk out their mind. You know what I'm saying? And then that shit happen, you be like, hold the fuck up. Nah, nigga, I ain't know this you.
I got you.
But
You
a
know?
lot of people enter relationships
I think you
being
should-
a fake person.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I was about to say. Sorry, but when you meet that first 30 days, that's not who you
No.
Hell
Hell no.
Then that motherfucker get comfortable. When that
Wait
motherfucker
till a person get comfortable, yeah. You gotta put people in uncomfortable situations to
You do.
see how they really are.
I had one in millions of uncomfortable situations.
Yeah.
You still here? Look at this. Are you crazy, ain't you? You crazy, ain't you?
Matching energy, isn't it?
Nah, ain't no matching energy. This is crazy. Why would you deal with this? Leave. Get out. Go somewhere
I am
else.
trying to send a message.
So, real love. I never find it in my life. You know why people don't like me? That's why I can't be in a relationship. That's why my family don't like me. Because they do
I'm
what
his
y'all...
family, y'all like him.
They do what y'all just said. They hold off how they feel about me for 3 to 12 weeks. When I initially, boom, as soon as something happens, I tell them right then and there.
Yes, you do.
This is what it is. This is how I feel about you right now.
I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I'm a tourist.
I'm a
Coming
tourist
up.
too. Now
Yeah.
wonder.
May 6th coming up. So, hey, tonight, this is Jared Hampton. This is Brie and Bolten. This is Josh Hooten. This has been another episode of What's Up Win Cities. Welcome to the
Trap.
No,
Hey.
I fucked it up. This has been another episode of What's Up Win City, Conversations in the Trap. So thank y'all for tuning in. Like, subscribe, share. Check out his Facebook page. He's got a bunch of jokes on there for you. Check out Al Services.
I wrote the short part.
Let me see what else I got. That's about it for tonight. Y'all got anything y'all want to say before I hit power?
Nah.
Stop.
Hey,
Boy,
God
they
bless.
don't Listen.
Air. That was my
We
Baltimore
gotta
people.
screen. We gotta go through what
Gotta
reels
find
you gonna
thousands.
put out because they gon'